My name is Lars Netopil. I'm based in Wetzlar, Germany. And I've been a historian, a collector and dealer for Leica cameras since 30 years now. 20 years ago I opened the Leica store in the old town of Wetzlar. I've been vice president of the German Leica Historica, the German Leica Historical Society, since quite several years now, and I'm consulting to Leica collectors and museums internationally, so also to Leica Camera company regarding their departments, museum and historical archive. I'm member of the Leica Society since 1986 or 88, I don't remember exactly. It's interesting to meet people, not just for the socializing and for those aspects, but to meet with the items. Now, if you have a question, ask a friend, put it on the table, share. And this is something which can easily happen if you go to meetings like LHSA or Leica Historica. Collecting rare Leica cameras is important to me, as I was always, since I've been collecting, fascinated about rare versions, means cameras which produced in maybe just a very small quantity. And it's a pleasure to have something in your hands which then you know it's made just in a very few specimens. This is a thrill which maybe not everyone can join, but which has affected myself since I began to collect. Ask yourself, what is your idea of collecting? What type of collector you are? There are people who want to collect every model, means every version of the Leica camera in the chronological sequence as they originally appeared in the market. Then talking about serial products only. Another aspect is to be excited about something rare in the sense of owning a camera of which you know that just a few other people own it in the world because it was made or produced just in a very limited quantity. Watch out about the condition. A condition can make a camera rare, even a regular serial production one. Take the M3 for instance. Between 1954 and 1968, close to 250,000 units been produced. So an M3 as such is nothing particularly rare. But if you find one in a virtually like new or almost unused condition, maybe with original matching number box or warranty card, this is something rare, even if a very regular camera. Be aware of rare versions. Means even within the serial production models, there are cameras which were produced in small quantities. Say, cameras like the Compur, the 3D, the original MP, for instance, are versions which produced in a few hundred originally. So one person who is collecting just the serial production cameras even comes to a point that the one or the other piece might be missing because it's so rare. And other rare versions are cameras which were not intended for the common market, like factory prototypes or military versions. Well, things which look very unusual or different from a normal camera are rare. No? If you have the M3, which is the rangefinder camera, and the M2, and eventually you hop into an M1 and you see, wow, there's the finder but not the rangefinder. And then into the MD, which does not have a finder or rangefinder at all. And that's the proportion of the rarity. So things which you find in 1/20 While finding 20 M3 cameras, maybe you find one MD or see it somewhere. This is quite a barometer of the scale for rarity. Check your sources. You might find even a rare Leica camera in a local flea market or through an advert of your local newspaper. It's more specialized at a camera fair, at a camera dealer, not necessarily a Leica dealer, a person who trades in and is selling secondhand. And more specialized, a specialized Leica dealer who focuses on collectible or vintage equipment, whatever. Obviously, the more specialized your source is, the rarer gets the chance to find something really cheap. The same, by the way, on eBay. If you buy from a person who found a camera in the house of his grandfather and does not know what he has, you might really find a bargain. But if you are advanced, a very advanced collector might be happy to tell his request to a specialized dealer who even might take some time to find the proper piece. Just this year, 2017, a 1200mm Leica lens was found, of which we never knew that it existed. Well, this was the estate of a retired Leica employee who had lots of equipment, but everything serial production items. Nothing unusual, nothing factory internal, nothing which was really special insofar. And after checking all the boxes and whatever, maybe more than what could fit in one normal car, then in the end the man said, but please come back to the house again. I've found something else, and then there was the 1200mm, which then say on the basis of the 800 which exists, but a 1200, which I understood from taking it in the hand and reading what was written there, but which I'd never seen, never heard about. It's not in any book and it's no reference. And still my research, even within the factory archive, did not bring out much. Learn from friends or literature before you start to buy. It's very important, in my opinion, as it's always possible to find people who know better than you do. So meet people, like a meeting of the LHSA, with the item in question on the table. Ask friends whom to ask, and also ask how a specific detail of the rare camera should look. Now, physically, this can be explained much better than in any email or whatever. Ask friends even about the reputation of a dealer, where you intend to buy. But that's a point why I say it's so important to go to meetings or even interchange emails, whatever, communication with people, with friends you know. That's one main aspect for organizations like the Leica Society.